They're all fake, just like me. So for you guys that follow me on Instagram, you know that I have a little clothing line going on, you know what I'm saying, And I just dropped these pairs of trousers. They're all screen printed with my designs. We've got Cerberus, Medusa, and the Kitsune. They're all fully cut and sew, and the design is to be high-waisted and cropped. Pre-orders on these clothes today, and once they're gone. So make sure you get yourself one, link down in the bio. But we're not here to sell pants today. We're here to show you how to make your own. So today, I'm gonna show you how I made my custom cherub pants. Cherubs are ethereal beings found in all of the Abrahamic religions. Their appearance differs depending on the time period and context they're used in. Sometimes with 2 wings and 4 faces, a lion, ox, human, and eagle, and sometimes as a non-corporeal being having no physical body or form. The most common depiction of cherubs in Western culture is of the Puto, a small, plump, winged boy. So I started out with these beige jeans, but I wanted them to be dark brown just because I feel like I've done beige and I really love dark brown right now. So what I'm using is this Dylon dye. Basically what you do is you take this bowl and then you throw it into the washing machine with the item of clothing that you want to dye, and then after a 30-minute rinse it pretty much does it. So I'm just gonna throw this in and see what happens. And I'm actually really surprised that this turned out really good, and I've actually now got these dark brown trousers. So pretty much now all I need to do is start with the outline. So I'm going to basically cut out the design that I've done on Illustrator. And once I got it all cut out, I'm pretty much just going to use the white paint and a really thin brush, and I'm just going to go around the edge. And then once all that's done, pretty much I just need to put in the black color. Because it's such a dark material, now that I've turned into a dark material, basically I need to put down really thick layers of paint. Usually about 2 will do. You don't want to do too much because then you kind of run into problems when you want to seal the design. Usually what I do is I'll paint 2 layers, and then that will pretty much do it. And then once I add the detail, you never really know the difference. I'm kind of really going for this pink vibe because I'm just feeling like, you know, it's Black Boys in Pink season and I would really like to join that. So let me just make this little piece of design for myself so I can join the hype, you know what I mean? And obviously because I got my color palette from the shoes that I'm working on, it kind of makes it a bit easier. I know that I want to use just a little bit of the green and just a tiny bit of red pops just to make the pink kind of stand off a little bit. Try to look like a sexy strawberry chocolate bar, you know what I mean? God, I'm so lame. So pretty much all of my fake ass rings, I had to take them off during half of this. So you're gonna see like half of the painting I'm doing with the rings and half of them without. Actually, it's just because like I lost them halfway through the process and I couldn't be asked to find them again. I actually don't usually paint with rings. It's just that I know that you guys like seeing them, so I'm just pretending that I'm way more stylish than I actually am because these times I'm a bum, and I'm just gonna fraudulently put them on to paint to make myself look cool. But actually they really get in the way while I'm painting, so got to suffer for your art, fam. Pretty much now all I need to do is get the rest of the cut out just to get the fine line. So because I've already put down all of the colors and the colors are quite light, I can do the details in a fine liner pen. So right now I'm just using a Uniball pen. I'm actually gonna swap to a Posca pen, like a really thin one. They do one that's 0.7 millimeters, I believe, which should be thin enough for what I want to do. And the good thing about Posca is you can actually use them on clothing and they'll seal. So I'm thinking of doing that next time, and then maybe going over it again with a thin brush if I need to. But right now I was using a Uniball pen, but the reason I don't want to use this no more is because it ran out halfway through. So it kind of just makes sense for me to go get a Posca. So I'm going to try that out and I'll let you know how it goes. Puto are the representations of the omnipotence of God. They are found primarily in religious and secular art, especially in the Renaissance and Baroque periods. It's difficult to tell the difference between Puto, cherubs, and various forms of angels outside of the context that they're placed in, even though most of the time they're used as decoration or ornamental. So pretty much now it's just a case of putting in all these details. I think this is just the best part of whenever I do work because it just brings everything to life. And this is such like a weird design, like it's supposed to be like these cute cherubs, but they've got these weird masks, like kind of just makes it kind of gross and gruesome. But I feel like the details are really what makes this kind of stand out and look a bit different, because a lot of time you can do like cherubs and you can kind of make them look really flat, or they can just look too innocent, or it can kind of look cheesy. But I feel like with the detail that I was able to get using the shadows and light that I'm using, I think it really turned out fantastic. If I do say so myself, like I said, big ego, trying to look cool, I'm not. And this is always the best part, where I get to do like the little details of the eyeballs and stuff. Like I really want to zoom in to show you this. This is the thing as well, a lot of people ask me about like painting techniques and brushes and stuff. Really all it is, and I keep saying this, is just like be confident with the way that you're putting the paint down. Like just be deliberate, know where you want it to go before you put it down and just move there. And that's pretty much it. Like I can't really explain it any better than that. But I will say this, don't stress yourself out. It's about having fun. At the end of the day, there's no point you doing this if you're not enjoying it, you know? Painting isn't a mandatory thing, so I feel like why shouldn't it be enjoyable? So this is how it all turned out. If you want any of the screen print your trousers, remember, pre-orders close today. Link in the description, get to it. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you later. Bye.